What is up, YouTube? Welcome back. Aeneas here. It's the first day of Dominaria United coming out and trying out some sweet new decks. Today I have a Dimir spells list for you. I had a version of this which I put out on Twitter and a previous video. I tested it a little bit on ladder and I made a few tweaks to try to help because I noticed that the early meta was pretty aggressive. Lots of mono red and Boros. So tried to switch a few things up to help deal with that a little bit better. We'll see how it goes. Still things are new. The meta is really, volatile, shifting all the time. So you can't expect too much in the early days, but yeah, let's give it a shot. Play a few games and see how the deck does. Hey YouTube, Future Josh here. I'm a dingus. I forgot to do the deck tech, so I wanted to talk a little bit about what's going on with the deck, how it's working, what's the game plan, stuff like that. So basically, we've got Tolarian Terror. It's a big guy and it costs a lot, but it gets cheaper for each instant sorcery in our graveyard. So you want to play stuff like Cut Down and Tainted Indulgence and maybe Impulse, stuff like that to get this guy to cost cheaper. And also, if you can play your Founding of the Third Path on turn 2, then a lot of times this will be maybe even playable as early as turn 3. So getting a 5/5 with Ward 2 on turn 3 or 4 is pretty solid in almost all the matchups because it's just hard to kill and it's a big body. And then after that, of course, we want to try to invoke Despair to kill their creature, kill their planeswalker, stuff like that, or play Cruelty of Gix to make them discard and bring back some of our stuff, etc., stuff like that. And then late game, we have the leader. Maybe when you have 7 or 8 mana, you can play this down. You can play some of your instant spells and help just remove more things, get further ahead, stuff like that. So that's kind of the game plan of the deck, with a few things that are maybe unusual. Hero's Downfall. This was there because there's a lot of lilies going around, Liliana of the Veil, and unfortunately that's one of the only things that can actually kill your Tolarian Terror. So that's been a little bit unfortunate. So I tried to tweak the deck a little to give a little bit more Planeswalker removal. So we got this one. Of course, there's the Soul Transfer, and this one cannot get rid of it, but you can discard it if they don't have it down already. Invoke Despair will get rid of it, and Underdog can sometimes attack in hastily and get rid of it, or March of the Wretched Sorrow. So there's a few different ways to remove the Planeswalkers, Rona's Vortex, Duress, stuff like that if we need to. But yeah, that's the one thing you have to be careful about is if they have a Lily down, don't play your Terror because they can kill your Terror with the Lily. Or if you think they have it, maybe also be careful about that too. But other than that, the deck has been working well, and we have a lot of the drag to the bottoms because it's very aggressive meta right now, and also added some extra cut downs and Infernal Grasps and stuff for that same reason. But yeah, that's the deck, and just control early, get your big guy down, turn 3 or 4, and finish off the game with Invoke Despair. So, hope you enjoy, and let's get to those games. So we're just playing some standard ranked with this deck. The the ladder just reset, so I'm back in plat currently. But yeah, everyone's back in plat, so it's just gotta work our way back up to Mythic again. Alright, first game starting. This hand is pretty good, and we're going first. So we have our lands, we have an early removal, the board wipe, and the other 2 cards are fine. Especially Invoke will be good later, so yeah, let's try this. So kind of the point of the deck is early game, you're playing lots of removal. You get your spells in the graveyard so that your Tolarian Terror comes down for 3, 4 mana, something like that. And use that to stabilize and kill the opponent's creatures. Let's see, they played green-red, and they haven't played a creature yet, which is a little bit strange. So maybe this is some sort of 5-color deck, and they have a slow start? Not sure, but for now I guess we just pass and draw our cards if they don't do anything. They have the Thran Portal though, which kind of makes it seem like they're an aggressive deck, but I'm not certain on that. Wow, still nothing. That is weird. Let's hope we can get a few more lands though. Oh, yeah, there we go. Since they haven't played anything, maybe I'll drop the cut down, because probably they have big creatures. Alright, and I can't do much this turn, so we'll just play... Well, honestly, we have enough land now. Maybe I can cycle the Xander's Lounge, unless I think I'm going to need it for a drag down. Let's just in case, let's play it down for the drag down. You never know if you're gonna need it later or not. Okay, the Raiju. So I could kill it with Infernal. Is it worth it? I'll take 4 damage. I suppose I can just invoke. It kills it and I draw 2 cards. Yeah, alright. Let's just let him do that. Because I'm probably gonna... I'm gonna invoke anyway, right? So... I think it's fine. Take the 4 damage. It hurts. Okay. Yeah. Well, if I knew I had that, I could have waited. But alright, it's still fine. As long as he doesn't have like a Ren or something. If he gets a Ren in 6, or Ren in 7, I guess it is. That would be bad. So I hope not. It seems like a Gruul aggro, but I don't know why he's so slow. Another Raiju, okay. Maybe I'll use this. It's gonna do -4/-4. I have another one, and I can hold up the Infernal Grasp. Okay. I'm just worried he's gonna play some super big creature, so I might need my other grasps later. So I am getting pretty low. Wonder what he could possibly have. Titan of Industry, maybe? Maybe it's like a really big... Oh, okay. Alright, well, good thing I kept this up. Pretty safe to go ahead and grab this. Though, there's also not much reason to do it now, because he won't be countering it. So I'll just wait. Then I know what answers I need to pick up later. Pack leader is fine. I can kill that with the cut down. I guess he must have just had a really bad draw. Okay. Elena. These don't have haste though, so I could just drag down on my turn, to be honest. Oh, but this gives haste. Okay, I'll wait till he targets it, and then I'll kill it then. I should have killed up Helena and Elena, to be honest. Okay, I think we're still fine, especially if I can draw another removal or something. Okay, which I didn't. But yeah, if possible, I don't want to waste my Infernal on this. So I might just drag again on just one creature. It's a little bit bad. But maybe. Or I can bounce it back to his hand. That's interesting. So with that, I could just grab my cut down from the graveyard. Or even, let's see. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I want to save this. What can I do on my turn? I'm gonna play it, mill myself 4, and then next turn I'm gonna cast. Yeah, and then next turn I'm gonna cast the Invoke. I think that's what I want to do. And then on his turn before combat, I'm gonna bounce his Halana and Elena. And if he has some other creature, I'll just kill that creature. Okay, another Shivan Devastator. Yep, okay, cool. So now we bounce this one. And kill this guy. Or then maybe... Yeah, again, maybe I should have just left the... taken the 2... Well... It's a little risky. Let's just do the Invoke Despair. Goes down to 1. I draw 3 cards. And I'll have at least 3 mana up. Didn't draw anything though. And I have Takanuma. Anything I can get here? Oh. I mean, guess there's not much I could do. Let's just put this down. If there's something I really need, I could... Oh, wait. I have it. I have lethal. Okay. Almost missed it. Wow. Okay. Wow. That took too long. Yeah, I should have seen that a lot sooner, but got there. That's like the whole reason I put one underdog in the deck, was so I can finish people off in these kinds of scenarios. So, alright, new deck. Still learning the ropes. But we got there. Cool. So it worked out. I think they had a pretty slow start, but yeah, we still got there, and we had all the removal we needed. I kind of wonder if the sweepers are not so great in this current standard. That had a lot of haste creatures, and the Boros deck also does. Maybe more like spot removal is necessary. Hard to say. But yeah, we'll have to see. Okay, I'm going first. Can I keep this? This is kind of a questionable hand. We have the land pretty well. We have a sweeper. I think there's a chance we could just lose off this. So maybe I should roll again. But we're going first, so I think I'm going to give it a try because we're going first. Yeah, if you've watched me before, you know I kind of follow the Seth Manfield philosophy where, like, if you have your lands, you keep the hand for the most part. Seth Manfield, a professional player, in my opinion, one of the best. Alright, it doesn't seem too bad so far. I mean, we have a sweeper on turn 4 next turn. Or if they don't play anything else, so we can just draw. And then we're setting up for some pretty big invokes turn 5. So not bad. Gotta hope they don't like Lily immediately. Oh, do I want to distress them instead? I think it's fine. I mean, I have this day Lily, so it should be fine. I'll just draw, I'll get my 5th land, and we'll be set. I'll kill the creature. If they play Lily, I'll kill the Lily, etc. I guess the only thing that would be bad with like an anvil is I can't kill the anvil. Okay, they didn't do anything. So maybe they have removal. Okay, land and terror, maybe? Seems decent in this matchup. What else could he have? Maybe he's just gonna lightning strike my face? I don't know. That's a weird turn. Definitely weird. Okay, I have to discard. Maybe I'll just drop the duress? I don't really need that. Okay. It's gonna exile my deluge. So now I shouldn't play instance. I mean I can, but it's gonna hurt me the first time I do it. I kinda wanna do like this plus cut down. And then what, I'll have 3 mana up or something. Doesn't sound bad. One is playing a very strange deck. Maybe it's like a vampire tribal? Kinda seems like it. It doesn't seem so good. Maybe they're missing a blue source? Okay. Yeah, maybe he's missing his color, one of his colors. Otherwise, I'm not sure what he's doing. Okay. They scooped. But yeah, I guess here I probably would just remove it because I'm pretty far ahead in tempo. And then play the Terror for 3 mana. And then I could hold up the Infernal Grasp. And then on the next turn, I would have Invoke back from the graveyard again. So I kind of think they were just doomed. So yeah, it makes sense that they scooped. Alright, that's 2-0. So nice. 2 quick wins. On to the 3rd game. So will we go 3-0 or will we go 2-1? Let's find out. But so far, yeah, so good. So far the deck's been doing well. That's nice. I feel like around turn 4 it starts to stabilize. So as long as you can survive until then, you're okay. And I added the 4th drag to the bottom so that you have kind of a more chance of you know, finding it. Oh man, okay. We do go first. We do have 3 lands. The only thing that's playable is Cut Down. So unfortunately, I think we have to mulligan this. Alright, lands are better. We have Tainted, we have Cut Down. I think I'm going to keep the Terror over the Leer. Yeah, because it's just, the Terror is more often useful, I feel like. The Leer is really good, like, turn, when you have like 7 mana or something like that. Pretty far into the late game. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna Tainted, so let's drop a blue land here. Could have dropped a black one too. based on the red, it might be the Boros or the mono red deck. Okay. I'm gonna Indulgence here, and then next... Am I gonna Indulgence here? Well, maybe I'll just cut it down. Save myself some damage, plus I don't have a great play next turn anyway. So I can do this tapped and still have Tainted Indulgence up. And then that will set me up for a Terror on turn 4. Okay. I guess that would be a reason to have kept the cut down, but still not that bad. Is it gonna shock me? Oh, okay. Alright. So we have 5 lands. Maybe I... Is it worth it to just use this to kill something? Or maybe I can gamble dropping the land, hope I can get another land. That's a little bit risky. Yeah, actually if I had played this as the swamp, I would be in a little bit better situation because I would have 4 blacks for sure. Alright, I'm gonna take the risk. Probably don't do this at home, folks. Alright. This is actually interesting. Because... Oh, I miscalculated too. This is still 5 mana. Alright, yeah, I definitely shouldn't have played it that way. But it works out because I can do this. Do it on the first turn. I can kill the kill this guy with cut down. And then if I can draw a land in the next turn, then I can invoke and then invoke again. So yeah, I probably should have dropped this, kept the land, but it's still fine. I mean, worst case scenario, I just like Tainted Indulgence or cut down or something. Yeah, so still okay. Yeah, that would have been really sweet to double Invoke Despair. Turn 5 and 6. Could still happen. The dream's still there, still a possibility. Let's see what they do. Are they raging? Kinda seems like they're self-roping. Not happy that I killed their creatures. Maybe they were like some tempo deck and they were gonna pump all their dudes, and now that I killed them they're upset. Or they only have 4 drops in their hand and didn't draw the 4th land, I don't know. But yeah, it seems like a salty scoop. Wow, okay, we got it. We actually got it. That's crazy. Yeah, I'll go ahead and mill myself. Who knows, I might even get more spells for the terror. And then this could be like a 1 mana play next turn or something. Alright, well they're gonna blow up before I get to play, because it's their turn to do some action and they're not doing anything. So yeah, well that was the deck. It's working pretty well, to be honest. Even like better than I expected. I was still tweaking things before this recording, and it was doing okay, but didn't expect the 3-0, so that's nice. So maybe it's got more legs than it seemed like at first. And probably this isn't even like the final version. I'm sure there's still a lot more that we could do with the deck. But yeah, seems cool. I mean, Dimir's back. There's honestly so many different versions of Dimir you can play right now. It's kind of crazy. I've seen a lot of the tempo ones with like some of the hexproof spells, the cast off I think it's called, and slip out the back with things like the Storm Drake and the Haughty Djinn and the adversary, the blue adversary. So yeah, there's just a lot of things you can do right now. It's pretty sweet. This is a sweet rotation, one of the better ones that we've had in a while. So I'm really excited about it. Really looking forward to then trying out some other decks as well. I really want to try the legend one, but I need a few more of the rares for that one. So probably I'll be crafting that one tomorrow, trying that one out. So yeah, that's it. We got 3 wins, 3 quick wins. The deck worked well. I think you got to be careful. I mean, the lands are a little bit tricky to sequence sometimes, and if you think you're going to get overrun early, you don't have any sweepers, don't have any early drops, then you might need to mulligan just to be more safe, because it's pretty aggressive, like I mentioned. But otherwise, that's it. And hope you guys enjoyed the deck. I can show you guys the deck list one more time. Yeah, so here's that Terror again. Normally it'll come down at least turn 4 because you cast a removal, you cast a draw spell turn 2, turn 3 you cast another removal maybe, and then you got it turn 4. If you get this Founding of the Third Path, you might get it down even turn 3. I've had it happen one time, so it's possible. It's got a good body, it's hard to kill, makes it hard for your opponent, and then you can finish things off with Invoke Despair. Well, so that's it for today. That's it for today's video, and hope you get to try some of these cool decks out. And until next time, see ya.